is
alive.
It's alive. It's pretty cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
We had again some complications. Fun time.
What is it this time? Or is it
So far so good.
so far so good?
Yeah, let's hope the camera works.
I mean, we've gotten better at this. It's getting better and better.
There you go. Okay. I mean, you guys don't need to.
This is highly unprofessional. You're not introducing your
Well,
guests.
I'm waiting because
Wait
nobody's
for the people
live
to
yet.
come in, yeah.
We just went on. We are 8 minutes late as well.
10 minutes late, actually.
Great.
And you don't
Yes.
have people like sitting
yeah.
there in the waiting room already?
And being like, oh my god.
Well, I know from Torsten that he was refreshing his page just to see. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I'm not
was
gonna
a
get
joke.
drunk on the live stream. Thank you.
Wilhelm?
Yeah? Ooh. Maybe later. Ooh.
Very
you're
tempting.
You're tempting me over there.
I haven't drank anything in a long time.
So you're gonna get very tipsy or what?
Yeah. From this tiny amount of alcohol.
I think I drank like a beer last night.
You think you drank a beer last night?
No, 2. Yeah. It was fun. We went at the place at Medborgarplatz.
Okay, for some reason I don't get updates
Jimmy's
on.
Pinky.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Jimmy's
that
Jimmy's
large-
Pinky, even. What's up, welcome.
There you go. Bloop. Yeah, okay, I see the updates now. So we have 7 people. Now we can make the introductions. Hello everyone, I am Theodora, and of course your one and only Wilhelm as well in the back room. So we've been working quite hard to be able to get better sound quality to the stream. So far so good. So, without further ado, I present to you,
And better people.
yes.
Better people.
On the right side we have Vasile Marian,
Hello, hello.
a Romanian friend, a brother from a different mother, obviously. Echo is quite strong, the echo that is.
Can you open the...
No, it's not that, it's my microphone.
Is it from you?
Yeah.
I'll check, I
Alright.
connect my earbuds.
So I'm gonna close this one. Put it on again.
Welcome, Torsten. By the way.
Thank God for Torsten.
Torsten is the real G.
Is it still echoing?
I'm gonna check.
I don't know why it's echoing. No idea. A bit.
Yeah,
think-
it's still echoing.
I think
It's still echoing, yeah.
I think these are catching as well.
Yeah,
the voice.
they're probably picking up
Yeah.
your voice.
Ew.
I'm not sure what to do. And here I thought that we have solved the
issue.
issue of the sound.
But what?
Can you adjust the sensitivity of these two?
I don't think it's those ones.
But they might be picking up
They might be picking up
your voice as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It shouldn't because it's
Oh,
only
you wait. Now
directional.
you're. Now the echo isn't that bad. For a second there. Give me. I'm listening. Your echo isn't that bad anymore. It's not. It's not existing anymore. Yeah, it's non-existent.
Torsten,
It's weird.
Yeah.
how is it going now with the echo? Do people hear me with echo? I think there's something wrong with the software.
No, give me a sec. No, it's fine.
It's fine now.
Yeah, echo is gone. Yeah, echo is gone. Yeah.
I'm sweating so bad. I'm always so stressed out when I do the streams. Okay. Vasile Marian, or Marian Vasile, I call him Marian.
Hello.
And then Henrik Sahlström, my soulmate. Amazing concept artist, works at Ubisoft. Torsten, you just finished playing Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons, I guess. That was the title.
But that was not Ubisoft.
Well, that's not Ubisoft. I'm just saying that now is the time if people want to ask any questions regarding the game, concept art, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Comic book artist, illustrator, and just a very
All
nice
around
dude.
fantastic guy. That was an amazing introduction. Thank you.
Yeah.
Regarding Marian, he is an amazing teacher from Romania,
Thank you.
previous student as well. not much to say. We have two classes, which is the fine art and the illustration concept art. So if you guys have any questions, let it loose. Otherwise, we're just gonna paint on David Bowie, they're gonna draw. We're just gonna do the usual, which is chilling and art. Welcome to my stream. The end.
Nice.
Yes, I
Well-
try. I
Well
try to do
done.
my best.
Five points.
I can't see the stream from here, so I don't know if the OGs like Axe shows up.
Who?
Axe.
Axel.
Oh, Axe!
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw it because I'm pretty bad at promoting the streams. I always promote them with 2 hours before, so you can actually see there. I can open up.
We don't really have a set stream schedule.
No, it's a little bit chaotic, but it's what it is.
It's what it is. What can I say?
I have too much going on, so sooner or later I think I will be able to do it once per week, which is great.
OG, say hello. You won't miss them. True. True, ain't it?
Okay, Henrik, I think you will see the chat here if people ask questions.
Oh.
Do this. There you go.
Yeah.
Happy?
Did you do a test?
Yeah, I just wrote
No.
test.
I don't know, I was hoping not to see this.
If people have questions, I don't have to read it for you, or maybe Wilhelm can, because, you know, that's also
I
his
shouldn't
job.
have said anything.
I'm sitting over here.
Yeah.
I'm doing my job.
Hmm.
I'm doing my job.
So I'm
Okay,
gonna.
so what's the plan for the painting?
Oh, the painting. Well,
Yeah, I mean you have to talk about your plans, give people an insight into your mind since you're the artist here.
yeah. Okay, so if I'm very close to the laptop, then the echo happens. That means that those ones picks up
I guess so.
close to the laptop right now.
Should we move the
Yeah, I
No.
think it's our mics that pick
table?
up.
No, for now, it's what it is. I'm gonna work here anyway. I'm not gonna get close to you guys.
Okay.
So what I'm doing with the painting, huh?
Yeah, I mean let people know what's going on inside your mind.
My mind.
Mhm.
I don't know. Right now, I just want to make sure that the live stream works. Okay. So,
My God.
so far so good with David Bowie. Let's see if I can zoom out so you guys can see it all. There you go.
There you have Misha in the background as well.
Yeah, Misha is over there as well.
Mhm.
So the deadline is there.
There I am.
Wilhelm is over there as well. The
Nobody
deadline
cares.
is when?
The third.
3rd. Yes. Tick, tick. So
Wow.
just so you guys can see it all. There you go. I should get one of those glass video cam recorders. So let's just go for it. So right now I've managed to paint this. The face is pretty much done. The hands are done. I started glazing out the cosmos. I have some planets. I don't know if I want to put more. I do have Mars and Venus, but they're behind, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to look up what other planets. I know that I have to paint one more here and one more here, but today I'm just going to fill in the stars, paint tiny little galaxies. Then I need to paint the spaceship here next to the planet, and then a satellite here. So if for people that doesn't know what this painting is about, it's a theme called Stardust Antennas. And I had no idea what to do. I did find a constellation that is called Stardust Antennas.
Really?
Yeah, I did.
didn't know.
It looks
it's,
like
it's the name of a constellation.
it looks like an embryo.
Oh.
Yeah, which is very funny. And then I wasn't sure what to do, so I asked Piper, "Hey Piper, what do you hear?" Because he's the movie geek. I was like, "I hear Ziggy Stardust from 1972, you know, with David Bowie." I'm like, "Okay, cool." Yeah, so I don't know. I hope to God I will finish this before the 3rd, but it's gonna be exactly here where the planet Earth is. I have no idea how I'm gonna paint each individual star. I was thinking about covering him up and just splatter with white, but I don't think that's a good idea. oils doesn't really work as acrylics do. So what do you think, Marian? Take a brush, splatter? No? No.
No.
Okay, so it's that bad? No?
Yeah, it is very bad.
Yeah. There's so many new things that has happened to that since I saw it. Because you made the galaxy, you finished the planets. And
I mean, what you could do if you have like one of those big brushes, and
Yeah.
it's like really beaten up, you could use that. Just like cut some of it. And
I'm not Miles Johnston to do this. I think I can. I just need to be very patient, like some kind of weird zen,
But
and
you're
just do
also
it.
losing the what do you call it? Spontaneous
yeah, random.
thing. Yeah, exactly, randomness. If you're too careful with it.
True.
Let's see, what will, I mean, today I'm gonna paint on this,
The
because
problem
this
with
is quite important. It's,
doing
what do you call it? Like a comet. So I think after I'm done with this, I'm gonna go back in here because this is dry from yesterday. I just used some medium with some turpentine to just add on top because I didn't want to, what do you call it? Retouch varnish it.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just start. If you guys have any question for the dudes behind me, be my guest and ask them. I'm just gonna go into this. And we're gonna paint the star underneath there. Well, the comet.
The comet, yeah.
Yeah.
Or the star, or the shooting star. It's
Well,
quite
I will
beyond.
have to paint everything, so we'll see how that's gonna go.
Do that with the brush.
Well, you don't have to whisper. You have a mic, right?
Yeah, okay. Master of
Yeah.
whispers.
Yeah. By definition, the master of
Yeah.
whispers.
Yes.
You don't want anybody else to hear this, and the mic is right there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's just we're gonna produce that directional thing,
Mhm.
so it's still not really random.
Mm-hmm.
I think the best random way to do stars is like just have like a thick one of those, wall painting brushes,
Mm-hmm.
but like really beaten up, or at least you can cut some strands, just have it like tap with it,
Mm-hmm.
and you can get some pretty random stars.
I mean, I remember,
Fascinating.
I'm gonna just
Extraordinary.
get away from you guys, because hopefully the microphone won't pick me up as much.
Mm.
Yeah. It could have been the camera because I had to put in the Canon again, and my Canon has a little microphone in it, whatever you call it. So now I muted it. So Torsten, have you heard any more echoing? Exactly, Torsten is right. Real stars are not random. And I do have constellations. I have like a bunch of them that I will need to paint. Where is it? I mean, look at this. I think that's Andromeda.
Mm-hmm. Well, you should try to paint that and use that as a reference, and then try to do every star.
Yeah. Use a really small brush, do every star.
I mean, I'm gonna try to do it.
Probably
Come on,
gonna
you-
finish by the
Yeah.
3rd of August next year.
Yeah. Sorry, I was a bit late. Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, I got the frame for the latest artwork as well, so that's good.
That's fun.
Yeah. Someone had to carry it.
Yeah.
So much blood and tears.
better.
A sad soul had to carry it.
The worst one. I
The
can't
worst
handle how good it is.
Oh, for fuck.
Wait, what's going on?
Nothing?
Okay.
Nothing.
Come on. Why don't you just wanna... There. You know what? There's some streamers out there that does digital art, and it's so much easier.
True.
Yes.
Very true.
Let's just spend the rest of the stream talking about
Complaining
what
about-
other streamers do. And
Some people play
Complaining
games
about
in
how
the
easy
bathtub.
Yeah.
digital art is.
I hate you.
yeah,
I
I
hate you
hear
so
some
much.
streamers just sit in hot tubs.
Yeah, exactly. They
Those
play
are the
video
best.
games, yeah.
I should do that,
We
Henrik.
found a woman from Bucharest who streams and paints. She paints at the beach.
Yeah.
Cool.
See, I mean,
Who's that?
I don't remember what her name is, but she was annoying, I can tell you that.
What? She was a what?
She was annoying!
She was a what?
She was annoying? She barely spoke. She just painted it.
Yeah, when she spoke, she was like, okay, guys, I have to go. And then, okay, so what do you guys think about this? And I'm like, you
that
know, you just
jealousy I
said that
hear?
you would
Yeah, I
leave.
mean, to everybody else, this just sounds like you.
Yeah, that's
Is
very
this a
true.
live stream where you just make fun of me?
Wow,
This is a road.
that's how things are going.
Well, someone's gonna sleep on the couch tonight.
Oh.
Would that be you?
Yeah.
What is this? What is this?
Justice, that's what it's called.
Just as my ass.
Just my ass. My ass.
It's a conspiracy.
It's a conspiracy.
Now I understand why Seximas exists.
True.
What is sexema?
Huh?
What is sexema?
Sexy what?
Sexema.
What's Sexima?
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
And she say, now I understand why sexema exists.
No,
Sexism. Oh, you're making fun of me.
What the fuck are you doing?
Okay, let's be serious now.
Okay.
We're always
Henrik,
serious.
tell
What
us
do you
about the comic book world. How does it feel to be a comic book artist?
think? Whoa.
So
Okay.
official.
So serious.
I don't know. I'm not a full-time comic book artist.
Ah,
There you go.
Nice. Well, there we go. Thanks everyone for coming.
Yeah, exactly.
See you next week. Dum da dum dum dum.
Awkward conversations.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh wow.
well, I'm not gonna care. You guys gonna do the live stream. That's it. I'm done.
Oh, nice.
I'm wondering why the hell am I standing? I should have been sitting down.
No, it's better to stand.
I know, but my legs are killing me sometimes.
I know.
So Henrik, what do you do in life? Tell us.
Well, I spend it with Theo.
Wow.
Nice.
So if anyone has any weird questions,
What is it like?
Let's
living
get them
with-
out of the
What
way
is it
right
like living with Theodora Kappat?
it's terror. No,
Have
I
you
mean-
seen the movie Apocalypse Now? It's like that.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys are mean. What did I do to deserve this? I'm a good girl.
You exist. That's why.
Seriously now, guys. Come on.
Come on. What do you want us to talk about, Theo?
Oh god, this is one reason live streams are
Yeah,
hard.
and don't throw
It's gonna
over
take
some
great, though.
some weird sterile question, and then like you open an organic.
What's the difference
conversation.
between illustration and fine art? There you go.
Ah.
Look, no. Look, Torsten. Henrik, what can comic book artists learn from fine art? That's one reason I love this man.
Yeah. You see
Oh,
it.
Makes it easier.
provided I give a good answer. Even if I go nothing, you're all terrible. No, I mean we can all learn from each other. It's there's different ways of looking at it. I mean, you can get inspired from anything. I mean, I can get inspired to do a story for a comic book or something from, you know, finding a piece of trash on the ground. Not to compare it to fine art. But
You already did.
Yeah, exactly. No, but I'm saying that, you know, you can get inspiration from anything. So it's not that, but I mean we can all learn from each other, you know, technique wise. And I think sometimes fine artists are a little bit too much of, oh no, it's too illustration looking. But then I mean you look at old masters, they're depicting entire fucking battle scenes and stuff like that, which is pure illustration. So I don't understand
There
the
is a
more-
battle where people are saying that, oh, like when I went to USA and this artist told me that my artwork is too illustrative, is not fine art enough.
Hmm.
He didn't explain to me exactly what it was about, but
Hmm.
you know, for example, me, Marian and Nikan. Marian and Nikan were talking about how to design and simplify shadows versus light.
Hmm.
And what I noticed when you were showing me Jorge Safino, which, to be honest, I really like him. And then you have Catherine, what's her name? Jeffrey Jones, which also, right now, when I look at comic books done today, most of it is too cartoony for me. I like the style because, hey, it's fun if it's done well. But in general, like for example, I find comic book artists very good at designing and simplifying, which nowadays, and I was saying this on the live stream once, fine artists are going backwards. And I think because they're so prone to working from photos. Though you work from references and stuff like that, but you know how to simplify and create more of an interesting design. Like yesterday we were looking at how this artist redesigned Tila from He-Man, showing her more feminine, whatever. But then you said something that it's too symmetrical.
Yeah.
Which was very interesting. So you have that concept of design due to your job as a concept artist, as a comic book artist, and so on. So what I'm trying to go with this...
And not to shift on the person who did the redesign, because it was better than she looks in the show, but it was too symmetrical.
No, I'm not judging, because I noticed Wilhelm was doing this landscape, and I remember telling Wilhelm to come here, and I asked him to look here on the painting, and I asked him, what do you see? And he was thinking about lights and shadows. But the threads here in the clothing was too symmetrical. It was repetitive. So it is a human behavior to be very symmetrical because we're people of perfection. We want that. That's one reason.
Yeah, but it also depends on. Well, I wouldn't complain about David Bowie in your painting going, oh, it's his clothes are too symmetrical. That's not the point of it. But when you're thinking about like designing an interesting character for a movie or a game or something, it's good to consider breaking up the symmetry just for interest.
Burak says hi.
Hey Burak, salam.
Salam, Burak.
So, yeah, I mean, that's the thing with fine art. And what I notice now regarding in fine art, it's becoming really high definition rendering.
Oh, like photoreal.
It's a lot of that, and I was wondering how come, for example, concept artists, because I usually inspire the most from actually not really fine artists, but illustrators, concept artists, and funny enough, black and white photos. All black and white photos.
Yeah, I'm totally uninterested in concept artists.
No, I'm just saying.
I never look at concept art
Let's
online.
not say concept art. Let's just say digital artists in general. What I've noticed about digital artists, they are actually taking, for example, this Sargent, John Singer Sargent, Zorn, the pre-impressionistic artists that understood the simplifications between shadows and lights and designing, being a god, let's just saying, and redesigning what nature showed them, staying true still to it. So I think the difference between fine art and illustration for me right now is kind of being neutralized, because illustrators, some of them at least, you know, grass is not always green on both sides, they're more appealing to me than fine artists. Funny enough, even Nick Alm has more of a storytelling imagery than most people that just paints this amazing portrait that, oh my god, look at the technique, it's so amazing. But it's that Desiderio was talking about the technical narration, like the way you paint, you convey a story. So things like this, I'm starting to despise when people say like, oh, illustration, it's so beneath fine art. And I don't like this.
Yeah, but that usually comes from people wanting what they're into or what they work with to be seen as important, more valuable than other stuff. And I mean, people who do fine art might be like, oh, this is more what do you call it? Like, yeah, there's just more value and importance in this than it is in, for instance, comic books, because comic books are for kids and blah, blah, blah. And then, you know, it's a way of heightening the stuff that you like above other stuff.
I mean, you start thinking about it, because when I was in Romania, the only comic book I remember reading was Bamse.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
the Swedish
comic
Yeah,
books.
exactly.
Like Marian, there's no comic book culture in Romania.
Yeah.
And you remember once when we
Yeah.
went with Terry and Matilda to
Mhm.
Bucharest, there was this guy that was trying,
Yeah.
had like this small little shop in Bucharest. He
Mhm.
closed it.
There's
Because-
a bunch of them now, though.
They're starting
they
to
are?
be open.
Yeah,
That's
they're
really good
quite
to
a
hear.
lot.
Yeah, nice.
Because when we went there, I remember I went to see if the shop was still there, and it wasn't. So I was like, oh shit, they closed
There's
down.
around 6, I think.
Well, that's good
6
to
or
hear.
7,
That's
something like
nice.
Yeah.
That's
that.
really
And 2 of them are quite big.
Really, in Bucharest? Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
There you
one
go.
was pretty good that we went to. It was close to some embassy or something like that.
No, it was at between Universitate și Romana.
Oh, okay.
It was a bookstore, but it also had like a comic book section. And
Yeah.
those people did the right thing when you're trying to like build something new, that they only brought in like the first collection or the first book of something, and then once people buy that, then they order in again, because then you can get people interested in the books, and if they want to read book 2, they can always order it, you know.
Yeah.
So Henrik, in general, when you want to look into a comic book, what are you looking for exactly? And what do you think the difference between comic books nowadays and comics back in the, let's say, golden age of comic books? What's the difference between the two? Where do you think this industry is going?
I mean, it depends on where. I mean, the comic book industry in Japan is quite different to the comic book industry in America, and it's different in France and in Sweden. You know,
In which way? Like the
well, in
products
Sweden
they have?
it's basically non-existent, and in America you can see that the American market, which is really based around superheroes like Marvel and DC,
Yeah.
you can see that they're struggling. They're not bringing in enough of a new audience, and if you're asking me, I think they're alienating a little bit of their old audience. So they're struggling, but then manga is really taking off and selling more and more and more.
In US?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's-
internationally, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Everywhere. Like manga is super popular. But then, I mean, places like France, it seems like it's doing quite well, comic books.
Yeah, this is something I've noticed about you. You're looking more into like Spain, you went to Barcelona, and you said something that in those places apparently comic books are more popular. They still have like this cultural part of it. as
No,
I
it's
recall.
just a bigger market for it. There's more readers there, and they're producing quality books and stuff. And I think it's I don't really know how it looks in Italy, for instance. I think Italy also has quite a good market for it. They're having a lot of like conventions and stuff. But I don't know why it's better in those regions, but it is.
So Marian, regarding the comic book, what do you think about fine art? Fine art in general, people, the education, the desire of collecting. Do you think that fine art has a future within this world of
Are we talking about figurative or?
everything that has to do with fine art, sculpture, figurative, abstract art even? How does it work? And for example, how does...
It's very strange because fine art nowadays means pretty much highly valuable art that belongs to museums. So if we're talking fine art, most people would understand postmodern art. which
like,
includes
give
the
example,
best.
what do you mean
Yeah.
postmodern art? Because people
So
here wants to know
abstract,
exactly...
conceptual, post-structuralist,
Abstract, you mean?
deconstructivist. No, there's a bunch of
Okay.
classifications, a lot of them.
Mm.
So it would take a while to unwrap the whole thing.
Yeah, but that's
Couple
one
of
reason we're
hours.
having a live stream of 2 hours. So,
No, but it would take a couple of hours just to talk about each individual.
well, you can
Yeah, do
summarize it.
Then the rest of us can go home.
Exactly, I was
We'll
gonna
just
say
sit
then we
here
don't
and
even,
ramble all
we don't
night.
even need to say anything at this point. We can just sit in silence. God bless.
But long story short, I think you're referring to figurative art, right?
Yeah.
Representational, okay. I think under the current circumstances, it doesn't have a future because we don't have any.
But do you
Any
think the
painters-
circumstances can change?
I do think circumstances can change.
In which
And
way?
is there a good chance that they will?
No,
No.
no. I think it's like a 70% chance that they will not change.
So
Or
cheerful.
probably more, yeah.
I mean, I have a.
But this is how it is. I have to.
Yeah.
I do have a client, and I remember I was posting online that I want to have a way of like keeping like collectors, reoccurring collectors that wants to
Yeah.
buy from me and stuff like that. People like that are very important for me because they help me draw. They change their time, which is money, right? Time like that,
Yeah.
their currency time with me, so I can actually keep going with doing this.
Yeah.
So what I understood from this person is, do I devalue my work if I give like a, let's say, a discount to recurring collector? Let's say I will give you a 15% because you've bought 2 of my work, and I think you are an amazing patron to me. Let's just say like that. So I want to give you. If that, is this devaluating one's
Yeah.
art?
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
Okay. But
I would say
the-
no. It's just capitalism and
Yeah,
good
I would say
public
that
relations.
as well, actually. That's just business.
Yeah, to a certain degree, yes.
Yeah.
To a certain degree, no. Because most collectors that are, I don't know, like just collectors,
Mhm.
which is like that's part of their identity, most of them are, to put it in a gentle way, predators,
Mhm.
right? So if they smell insecurity, they will take advantage of that.
Yeah, of course.
And
but
that shows a big sign of insecurity. So they can exploit you more.
I don't know. It depends how lucky you are with
yeah,
the collectors.
but I mean, it depends
So far,
on
I've been very
who
lucky.
you're selling to, and I mean,
Yeah,
you
of
have
course,
to
of
have
course,
to have
of
a nose
course.
to sniff it out too.
Of course,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
But most of the big collectors are like that, unfortunately.
Mm.
So that environment needs to change as well.
But how do you think if that has nothing to do with fine art in general, because I notice we live in a world where we have something called merchandise. Cheap, fast. Buy
Yeah.
a print, you pay 50 euros for a print, is all yours. Oh, it's limited edition to 75 hours.
Yeah.
Hendrik, we talked about limited edition stuff.
Mhm.
How
Yeah.
do you view true limited edition, from let's say figurines to comic books to posters?
Well, I mean, if it's limited, it's limited. So if you say like this is going to be a limited run of 75 copies, then it's 75 copies. That's limited.
But what do you think
If you
about?
start printing more of it, then it's not limited anymore.
No. It's like,
Can I
let's
have
say.
a paper stamp?
Oh, duh, yeah, sorry. No, I think what I'm trying to say is what's happening now with like, in 72 hours, you have that open window
Mm-hmm.
to purchase, and after that it's done.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that is still limited
A
in a
limited
way.
time
Yeah, but
offer, I would
limited
say. It's
time.
not limited because, I mean, then if people order 5 million of it
Yeah.
during that time frame, then it's not limited anymore because there's going to be 5 million copies of it out in the world. That's
Well,
not
it
very rare.
is limited, but to 1 million copies.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, but I mean, it depends on that. You know.
In that
Right, yeah.
case,
But I guess the
every print edition is limited in that case.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
what that's like. It's just yeah, right. But it's like I guess time limitation is. I mean, it's just like limited.
It's
like-
inside there.
Yeah.
It creates its own limitation
You'll
by
find
how
it
many
in stock.
purchases
This one?
during that time.
I don't know where the other
But I
ones
mean,
are. I knew about that
it
one.
is
Okay,
it's a promotional tool to call it limited as well in that case
Mhm.
because I have bought limited edition runs of comic books, for instance. Like I have a Meta Barons collection that's limited to 900 copies or something like that.
Yeah.
And that actually states something like, you know, limited or collector's edition or whatever.
Yeah.
But then I also have I just got Jeremiah Omnibus 1, which is not a limited edition, but the print run was just 500.
Okay.
So it's less copies of it, but it's not a limited edition. In that case, it would just be a promotional tool to call it limited. You know?
Because I was wondering, right now it's quite popular to do this kind of...
Yeah, and I agree with Torsten. Most of the case, people or companies just call something limited, and then it's like not really.
I think it's, I don't remember who told me this, but it's a way for them to like empty their deposits or
Their
whatever.
stocks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know who told me that.
There's entire clothing businesses that are all for that have just created a like a thing for themselves by
Yeah, they're
having-
starting to do that as well now.
They've done it for a few years, but there's like Ronin is a good. They release 4 times a year, I think. They hype it up and they have a very limited stock, and then it goes out like that, so people basically rush for it. So they have a promotion like 2 weeks, 1 week before they're gonna release it, and then bam, they release it, and then it's empty within a day. And that's basically their business model.
What is that?
Ronin, it's called. I think that's the name.
It's
I'm
a
gonna Google it.
masterless samurai.
But what is it?
It's a clothing brand.
Ah, okay. No, that's a different
Ronin
thing.
Division is the full name. Yeah.
It's a different thing.
There we go. Easy pushy, 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 pushy,
Well,
It's
So-
also when we're talking about collecting art, we should also talk about the status of it.
yeah, like the
Yeah.
thing is that it's like I told someone, we are not really educated. I get people that are curious about commissions. They don't really know how to approach it. They don't know the value of art.
pushy.
They want to pay very, very little.
Yeah.
Like you're going out to IKEA and you're buying a poster, it's like what, 1,200 crowns, 120 euros, not even that.
Yeah.
So when they come here to the studio, go like, why is this so expensive? I mean, why is this more expensive than that? Then I have to explain to them, and it kind of shows that I can't really blame them, like, oh, how come they don't know it? It's like this merchandise kind of world we live in, where everything has to be fast and cheap. And then you see that video, I'm not going to go there. Anyways, that's how I feel.
Yeah, I mean, I noticed that even going to the framer to pick up the frame for you, right? Just seeing all the prints on the walls and what they sell, and like everything is on a discount of 25 or 50%. Well, almost everything is, and it's pretty cheap to buy a framed print actually from there. It must be like, I mean, they didn't say the price, but it probably 500 kroner maybe. Pure speculation. But yeah, they have the ones they
Are you
have
talking
priced
about the
on were really
photograph
cheap.
prints?
Yeah, he's talking about the framing shop, you know,
Yeah.
There were some prints there for 15,000. I don't know what you're talking about.
Really?
Yeah,
Where?
at Rotmansgatan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I only saw
Yeah,
those.
there's some really expensive prints there.
Really?
It was that nature photographer.
Oh yeah, the one that made
Yeah.
those huge.
Yeah, like super expensive prints.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't see those.
like more expensive than a lot of paintings.
Yeah. No, I saw this. I saw obviously the Simon Stålenhag corner with a bunch of his prints framed for 25%.
I highly doubt they have the right to sell those prints.
Yeah,
I'm guessing that they've just
Definitely.
taken them online and then printed
Yeah.
them out.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. I mean, they went for pretty cheap, because you saw a lot of people there going in and buying prints for not that much.
Is that guy still working there?
Who?
Which?
I don't remember his name.
Oh, the guy with the girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The guy with the girl.
The guy with the girl. That's very specific.
No, but I know.
Yeah,
She's
I know who it
talking
is.
about-
The guy with the girl.
Yeah.
So specific.
Well,
I
I was
was about to
trying
say that too. So.
Anyways, yes, the guy with the girl.
Guy with the girl. The girl with the guy. The clothing industry with discounts and limitation is such a shit show. Yeah, it's pretty wild. I mean, we have our favorite Supreme. Let's not forget. Good times. I don't know, Supreme. I don't see that much Supreme anymore. I don't know what happened to them really.
They're not what they used to be.
What? What do you say?
I said they're not what they used to be, but I don't know anything about it. So.
I don't think they've ever been anything but, I was gonna say. The same with
Yeah,
Comme de
public-
Garçon also disappeared. I don't see that many Comme de Garçon anymore either. I wonder what
Oh my god, you guys talking about fashion?
yeah.
Wow.
I was
Yeah.
just sitting here wondering what the fuck are you talking about?
No, very successful publicity stunts. Let's not call it fashion.
Like the
Just-
brick thing, that's a
Yeah, idiotic trends.
Yeah.
Idiotic trends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like the Gucci ski
Capitalism at its best.
mask. Yes. like the Gucci ski mask is also an example. Do you remember that Gucci basically
Yeah.
like a robbery mask? And,
Yeah. It just kind of shows what's gonna follow.
What's gonna follow?
shows what's important.
I don't know.
What?
I'm trying to remember what clothing brand it was that they had this marketing campaign of people modeling, like it was a guy who was modeling their clothes, their outfits, and they weren't selling, so they took the exact same clothes, they put them on the exact same model, but they slapped the eye patch on the guy. And then they ran a new campaign with that and
That's
started
smart.
selling like fucking gangbusters.
That's crazy. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well done. And people say eye patches are out of fashion. Look at that.
Yeah, exactly. Arr!
Our pirates are in fashion. Welcome to Chilling in Fashion, your host. But yeah, I feel like
I've never been into fashion. I love looking at it, but don't ask me to dress up like it. It's so boring for me.
It's so much fun. I love it.
Wow.
I don't know. I don't think it fits aesthetic function anymore.
What,
It's
fashion?
Pointless. Yeah.
I wanted to make a bad
Looking like a
jokes.
true fashionista.
Hey!
Yeah. Should I exhibit my cynicism now about the fashion industry?
But we were talking about art and fine art in general and how to bring back the tradition of what art was. If it was anything, because you know what is art? Absolutely nothing.
I mean, it will come back after the crash.
Crash.
Build back better.
Yeah.
I mean,
After
Torsten
the
in general, I
Great
just
Flood.
dress up all in black. That's the only clothes I wear.
And the
But
earthquakes and the volcanoes erupting.
I really
Start
hate you,
back.
Marian. All the time when we
Why?
are off live stream, that's when you start saying all of this cool stuff about art and stuff. Can you just say it on the live stream?
No, because then it wouldn't be valued as much.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's the
God
fact that
sakes.
you can.
I'm not doing it for free.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
What do you think?
That is what you're doing. You're doing it for free. But then as soon as it's out to the world, like...
It's almost like
I'm
you want to
doing
do
it for free to my friends.
Oh, okay, that's
I'm
true.
not
Yeah.
doing it for free for
Yeah.
people on the internet.
Send super chats.
So yeah, we will not be hearing anything. Okay, welcome.
No, we would. just give me a second.
Oh my god. I'm gonna have another cup of coffee. This is
I don't know. It's a very.
Put the machine on, but don't stay next to it.
But what?
Put the
The
machine
mic.
on, but don't stay next to it.
Oh yeah, sorry.
So you guys basically are useless for the live stream.
Yeah.
I think
You were hoping to just
Theo, I
place
think
us
this,
here and then we keep the conversation going. That's not how it works.
Yeah.
You have to be the host.
Well,
And
then I
there's an
can't.
art form
Yeah.
that goes with that. You have to get us to open up. You can't just sit us down and go talk.
yeah.
Then I can't paint.
Or at
definitely.
least give us
Yeah.
knives to open
Like,
each other
okay,
up.
so it's
Yeah.
I guess it's my role. Welcome, guys. Today we're gonna talk about art.
I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, I tried.
Yeah.
Makes me feel like, why did I even stress about
But this is
buying
your
good
best,
microphones?
This is your best live stream yet, Theo.
Yeah, okay.
You're just not acknowledging
I
it.
think,
They are-
I
they
think
are-
the best one
No,
I ever
you
had
wanna
was
know
when I
what-
was in Romania,
oh
to be
my
honest.
god! You guys want to know what Torsten said?
What?
They are
they are
experts.
experts, not entertainers.
Ah, Torsten, we should invite you one day on the
exactly
stream.
my point.
Yeah, Torsten, you can come here and sit down and then she'll just start painting and go talk to you and then all the
I
pressure's
can
on
invite
you.
them on Discord if you guys want.
Yeah, do it.
Wilhelm, are you sure you don't want any?
Ooh, I can't.
Are you guys
ooh,
getting
ooh.
drunk on the stream? Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
I will never finish
Oh,
this
a bit.
painting.
Give me a little bit over here.
I'm not sure how to paint a comic.
What? Where did that come from?
Huh?
Molto mask.
Con piacere.
Did you just say I don't know how to paint a comic? A
Like-
comet?
Comet, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. I have no idea, but
You're
I'm gonna
doing pretty
try.
good.
What brush should I take?
What do you mean you don't know? You're doing pretty good.
Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out easy technique to be able to do it easier.
An easier technique
It's
to
almost
do
done,
it
Theo.
easier.
What you're talking about?
It's not there yet. I know what I need to do, but I just need to find a
Oh,
brush
you want to
that
make
does
it softer or what?
Huh?
You want to make it softer.
Somehow, when the Bristol brushes are not really working.
You shouldn't use bristle brushes.
No, should
Torsten wants
Sherlock.
you to complicate it even more.
Yeah.
True.
He's right though, it is cool.
Let's see if this one will work. Yeah, I need more like a synthetic brush.
Mm.
I think
yeah,
I
or
might.
one of those Leonardo brushes.
Yeah.
You don't have any left, right?
I don't even know if I have them. I have the Bristol Leonardo, but not the soft ones.
You don't have the Mangoose one anymore?
Oh, those ones. Yeah, I think I'm using a rosemary right now.
Okay.
So,
Rosemary
They're not
brushes.
available anymore.
yeah, they made them.
They banned them pretty much.
You should try to find some place where they have like a surplus of them and order shit ton so you're
There's
good
no-
for years.
There's none left.
Well, William told me that in Florida, mongooses are considered a pest. They kill them and they don't do anything with the pelts. That's what
Yeah,
he told me.
You
And
need a company to take care of that. And I don't
it's
think
kind of
they-
sad because, yeah, it's
Yeah.
an animal, but they kill it because it's a pest, and then they can't use
So
the
what
fur.
are you suggesting? That we go there and kill them and then
Yes,
make our own?
that's exactly what
tools?
I'm saying, Henrik.
Yeah. Do you need a reason for animal to be killed?
What brushes can we make out of iguanas?
Yeah, exactly.
They're a
I am
pest.
using an iguana brush. It's really good for blending.
It's good for fucking up your canvas.
Just a piece of scale on a fucking
Yeah,
stick.
Can't you just shave it? Can you shave it? Can you
Yeah.
just have the animal and just shave and take the fur?
No.
Why?
I mean, I guess you could, but the animal would get sick and die.
Oh.
It would just
Yeah,
it would
but the
die. but it would-
outcome would be the same. They would die.
The outcome will be the same, but you at least tried.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's really complicated.
Maybe if you kept them in captivity and took care of them and you shaved them.
Hello,
Oh, yeah,
trolls!
yeah, that might
What's
work.
up?
Hey, trolls.
But they've actually tried that in Russia with the Kolinsky, whatever. they're
Kolinsky
called.
brushes.
Yeah,
Mm.
didn't work.
Right.
They died after they shaved their fur.
Mm.
I don't exactly know. Probably like a cold thing. keeps them warm. I don't know.
Yeah.
They're wild animals.
Yeah.
They're not like.
Henrik, what do you suggest to people to read as their first comic book?
Fuck,
I'm
don't
the
know.
host. I'm gonna multitask, paint,
Yeah,
and
but
talk
it
to you
depends
guys.
what you like. What did I force you to read? Bone.
Bone.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you liked fantasy stuff like Lord of the Rings and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you like cutesy shit, so I
Bone
said
is really
read
good.
Bone.
Yeah.
Superman #1. Oh, do you mean Action Comics?
Yeah,
The
like
first Superman appearance.
like in general, what do you think it's a good comic book? Like, you know, tell people what you think to get, where they want to, you know, the first
Well,
comic
I
book
don't
they
know
want
what
to
they
read.
like, Theo.
Well,
Okay.
everyone, what would you like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can do
Look,
it.
Torsten said Superman.
Yeah, that's why I
#1.
said, do you mean
Oh.
Action Comics? But yes, Superman by John Byrne, that was great.
John Byrne.
Yeah, the guy who drew X-Men in the 70s. He did like the Phoenix Saga and stuff like that.
Fantomen! Hey, that's what Marcus. Marcus, hey!
Yeah, exactly, Fantomen.
Marcus is a
was mine.
student from school, by the way. Henrik.
Yeah, hello Marcus.
Hello, Marcus.
And he's from Värmland.
Yeah.
Good place. Good Swedish man.
Yeah, Henrik, you actually are you've won 5 years in a row, was it? The main.
Well, it's a cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you guys don't know, Wilhelm, maybe you can share some of Henrik's work
On the stream.
on the stream, please.
Yes. I'm gonna find it.
And you should tell them the story when you found out who Henrik is.
Oh, that was fun. Actually.
That was super fun.
Funny. I
He
forgot.
got
I
He
forgot.
got so red in the face when
I
he
don't
found
even
out.
remember.
I remember we were talking and then you brought up
It was
on
No, but
so
we-
embarrassing. I don't even remember.
Yeah, but the funny
what
thing
the-
is that I actually forgot about it, and Theo brought it up now, and it's like bringing back the memory.
I actually don't. I remember we were in school
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
it was on the phone.
and on the phone, and I had just a moment where I was like processing the fact that you did the covers of I just remember that moment where I was like, really?
Yeah, because you asked me if I read Fantomen. And I was like, yeah, I do covers for.
Oh yeah.
And we were walking Misha in the park.
Yeah.
in the
Oh
park.
yeah, I forgot that you were there as well.
Was
Wait,
it?
Marian
Were
was
you?
there?
I wish I could forget that again.
Can't believe that. Yeah, I was. What can I say? I've been I've had the
Beautiful
megaphone.
thing.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool. I'm gonna say it was pretty cool. I don't even remember because I remember asking you a bunch of questions, but I don't even remember what it was.
Mm.
I said.
Oh yeah, Torsten, when I write, it goes to YouTube and Twitch. Hey Pete, welcome to the stream.
But that's because you typed through rest.
Hey, Pete.
Hello.
My favorite comic book.
Is
if it comes
Pete that we talked
Pete that we
Yeah.
talked to,
Yeah,
yes.
okay.
I think
Horror
that's
Pete.
That's a really long link, but that's.
Isn't it a guy who likes horror? Like old horror movie stuff?
I don't remember. It was a long time ago. We were in.
I
think
like,
so.
like
Yeah, I think so.
stuff like Bernie Wrights and
Yeah.
Kelly Jones and stuff.
Probably so.
Pete Anderson, right?
But what I want to say, my favorite comic book.
Yes.
Yes.
See,
My
I
favorite-
remember.
Yes, you're a good boy, Henrik.
Mhm.
My favorite comic book is the one that we also saw the animated series of. Not the animated series, the movie.
Which is
I
that?
think it's Batman.
Dark Knight Returns.
Yes.
But
That's-
that's my favorite comic book. But you can't
I
have
love it.
You can't have someone read Dark Knight Returns without like having read a bunch of Batman before that, because it's kind of, it takes place in the future. You have to know about Batman's life earlier on for that to be interesting.
Right. What is that? There is a. Maybe that is in the animated series. Maybe I'm confusing it with a comic.
Well, that's Batman, the animated series from the 90s is great.
That's amazing. But
Yes.
there is this one, and I don't know if it's an episode of the series or a comic, but where it's such a good scene where Bruce is gonna get married, I think.
To Catwoman.
No.
No?
Calm down. Calm your
Yeah,
horses.
that happened way later, like just a couple of years ago.
What's her
written
name?
by
Selena
Tom
Kyle,
King.
right?
What?
But he was standing in front of his grave and he had like regrets and stuff because he felt like he couldn't give up on his quest to basically, you know, not avenge his parents, but he was like crying in front of his parents' grave and feeling like he couldn't do it because he didn't want to like disappoint his parents and stuff.
Do what? Like marry?
Marry and like give up the life as Batman basically. And I don't know if that. I know it was an episode actually in the animated series, but I think it's in a comic as well because it's such a good scene.
Don't remember.
I can't
this.
remember that.
I'm gonna see if I can find it, at least the animated one, because let's see.
Yeah, but that goes back to something we started talking about before. Well, you were just trying to hand off the reins to the conversation to me and Marian.
Yes.
But how they, I think they alienate a little bit of their fans nowadays.
Oh yeah.
Like when they wrote the storyline of how Batman and Catwoman are gonna get married. First of all, nobody's interested in that, and then she leaves him at the altar,
Yeah.
and then he mopes around.
But that's not Batman.
Exactly, it's not Batman. Nobody's interested in that, but the few people that were interested in that, they don't get it because she leaves him at the altar. So the few people who were interested in them getting married, they don't get it, and the people who weren't interested, they don't get anything good out of it either. It's like, plan your stories.
Okay, so it's from Batman: Mask of the Phantasm.
Oh, that was good. That's a good movie.
That's amazing
Hey.
because I just remember I didn't count on being happy, and you're like.
But do you
Damn.
like that one?
I really like that
Have
one.
you read? Because I know you like Todd McFarlane as well.
Yeah, I love it.
Have you read Batman Year 2?
Year 2?
Yeah.
No?
All right.
Wait.
It's the first part of it is drawn by Alan Davis. The second part is drawn by Todd McFarlane. It was one of his first major comic book works.
Wait, Batman Year 2.
Yeah, and I think it was Mike W. Barr who wrote it. I'm not sure, but I think so. And Mask of the Phantasm is quite heavily based on that one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Wait, is it? Yeah, I found it here.
Sword of Israel, is that the Batman story?
I don't know.
Google.
I saw that
Or is
Pete
it
wrote
just
about it.
yeah? Is it just a Israel character? I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's a Batman comic. Yeah. Batman
any-
Sword of Israel by Dennis O'Neill,
Yeah.
Joey. I can't see. Wait, give me a second.
Are people in the stream interested in comics?
Joey,
Well, it's Pete.
Joey Quesada and
Yeah.
Kevin Nolan.
Oh, okay, then I know exactly which comic book it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't read that one though, but I know exactly. That one came out in the 90s sometime, and it's kind of when I started being a little bit tired of superheroes because I'm not a big
That's
fan of the
good, Torsten.
90s era. I hate the Jim Lee X-Men era, for instance.
Wait, is that the one that really turned? I think you showed me the artwork, the difference between with X-Men, because I was a really big fan of
I
X-Men.
talk all the time to you. I can't remember exactly what I showed you. I get super excited about something and I start fucking rambling and then I start showing and comparing stuff. Yeah. But yeah, no, the only the only X-Men I care about is the Chris Claremont and the John Byrne stuff from the 70s. I did kind of enjoy the later stuff by Joe Madureira and people like that later on, but it doesn't really keep my interest these days. Yeah.
Have you ever been into manga?
Me?
Henrik?
Oh, he has some stuff.
Yeah.
What's your what's your favorite manga?
I like Katsuhiro Otomo stuff, like Akira.
Mm.
And what else? I got rid of most of my manga stuff. I used to love Battle Angel Alita or
Oh yeah,
Venom
yeah.
and Ash and Victor comics and stuff like that. But I kind of fell out of it a bit after he took a break from Battle Angel Alita, and then he came back with some other weird comic like about a world underwater or something like that, and everybody was running around with, you know, the duck face lips and stuff. He changed his style, and then I kind of fell out of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is there a difference between the Akira the movie and Akira the comic book?
Yeah, they're totally different. Like the Akira movie is, it takes inspiration from basically the first book, and then not all of that, so it's completely different.
Okay.
So if you love the movie, don't, like, you have an entire comic book that's completely different to read. It's not the same.
It's like
Oh, Theo.
Oi! Ah, good thing you saw it, Henrik. Ah. Yeah. Sorry.
yeah, the movie misses out as much. Yeah.
Yeah. Still amazing though. I love the movie, and the
The
music
movie's
is
so tight.
amazing. It's one of my favorite animes as well.
Akira.
Yeah, I do love the if we're talking anime, I really like the Basilisk, the ninja show.
Oh, I know that one.
Yeah,
That one is badass. That
yeah,
one is
I
cool.
love it.
I really so one of my favorite comics or mangas.
Hold on, I'm talking to Pete now.
Oh.
The Sienkiewicz stuff from the New Mutants is amazing. Yeah, did you see the movie they based off the Demon Bear saga? It was terrible, but the comic is amazing. I picked up the what's it called? The Gallery Edition, I think it's called.
The
it was
amount
called
of
like
comic.
Mutants and Moon Knights or something
The
like
amount
that.
of
It's a
comic books
really
we
good
have,
edition of
Henrik.
Sienkiewicz. It's scans of his original artwork.
Ah.
Yeah, it's if you like that stuff, get that book. It's great. They also have the Daredevil Love and War, which includes Elektra Assassin, also like really good
Oh
quality
man, I
scans
remember
of the
when you
artwork.
showed me those scenes with Elektra when she was going to Daredevil.
That's from a different comic. That's Frank Miller's stuff.
So there's another scene where
Well,
Elektra
now I
gets killed?
mentioned because Pete mentioned Sienkiewicz.
Ah.
I like that stuff. My personal favorite Sienkiewicz stuff is the Daredevil Love and War, but that's my personal favorite. Most people kind of like Elektra Assassin, I think. Almost nobody likes Straight Toasters because it's terrible.
Straight toaster?
Stray Toasters.
Trolls, you haven't heard any echo, anything like that so far with the microphones, right? I'm happy that I'm still happy that it works, because at the beginning it was this weird echo, and I think it was from the Canon, from my camera, because I added a new thing on OBS and I forgot to mute the camera.
Yes,
So it
but
could
let's
have been
get back to Moon Knight, because that leads us,
Finally! Yes, I'm gonna take
Yeah,
a break.
because
and-
I've been in, I introduced Theo to movies and TV shows and stuff like that. If it wasn't for me, Theo would watch nothing. But you,
no, it's true. I would watch only romance anime because that's
Yeah,
the only thing I was
exactly.
watching.
That's amazing.
Yeah, but I introduced you to the, what was it called, The Endless. You really like that.
God.
The cult thing when the two brothers that went to the
Oh my god, that was so good.
Yeah, but that's the people who made that are the people that's making the Moon Knight for the Marvel show.
My god, that was such a cool show.
Yeah,
It was so freaky. I love him. My mom is gonna watch it as well.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
I have no interest in the Marvel stuff right now, except for Moon Knight, because I'm holding out hope that those people can actually put together something nice, because I do like the independent movies that they've made.
Yeah.
Yeah, you laugh now, Trolls, but I mean, that's what she's watching.
What is your favorite romance anime?
Fruit basket.
That's a good one. I love Fruit Basket.
Sorry for screaming, but yes, I love it. I just love it.
I think Toradora is my favorite.
I like Toradora too.
Toradora is so
because
cute.
it's Tora, Dora me. Yes.
Oh, it's hilarious. But I gotta say, I really like. Have you read Blam? Henrik.
Blam?
B-L-A-M-E actually. But
Blame, yeah, by Sutomu Nihei. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Of course.
It's really, really good. It's amazing. The guy was.
Yeah, I only read the first couple of books though. I kind of fell out of it, but I really liked his designs, and then I think I kind of got uninterested in his stuff because I read the first couple of Blame books, and then he did something for Marvel, which was Wolverine Snicked, I think, and I hated it. So it turned me off of the Blame book.
Oh, okay.
But the Netflix anime version of that is pretty cool, because I think it's something like the art director or the head of animation is the guy called Cannabis Works, which is an amazing, which is one of my favorite Japanese artists.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Cannabis Works.
No,
search
I've
for
seen
that.
it. Oh my god, it's really amazing.
Yeah.
The art books that you have.
Yeah, but I love his attitude about art.
Isn't he the guy that can draw on whatever?
Yeah, but that's what he does. He goes to his little corner store and he picks up whatever art supplies they have. And people have been, describing his, this was his blue period, and then, they ask him about it in some interview, and he just goes like, I ran out of these colors and all I had was kind of blue stuff.
So fucking cool.
Yeah, I love that guy.
It's fucking cool.
Pete is asking something.
Yes, Elektra is a superb comic. Yes, I prefer, I like Frank Miller's original Daredevil run more though. But yes, Elektra Assassin is great. How do you like the Gist Moon Knight illustrations? I don't know. I don't know what who Gist is.
I don't know either. I saw that question and I didn't understand.
Theo, as long as you don't shout towards the other mic.
Yeah, Trolls. I think her voice gets picked up by our mics sometimes.
No,
since we're not that far
he
away.
was referring because I started shouting a little bit too much. Because you know how I get excited, woman, like, all of that shit.
Yeah.
What do you like drawing, Henrik? In your free time?
But that goes in periods as well.
I know. It's because you've been working so much, and maybe I can remind you of the things you like doing.
Well, I want to draw comics, but there's no time to do it. That's the problem. So because it takes a long time to.
No shit. Yeah, I remember watching you actually working on your comic books.
Yeah, but it's a lot of pre-production time, figuring out, writing them, and even if you're working with a writer, doing the layouts, the thumbnailing, it's a lot of labor.
I know that you also have like a little notebook where you write about storytelling and stuff.
Yeah.
I told you about my little story with Dragon Boy, the little dream I had.
Oh.
That's something I would like to go into. I don't know if I will ever have time to do it.
Yeah.
But it reminded me that I need to learn how to write a story, and I remember looking for your little notebook.
Oh, you're gonna steal my notebook about it?
Hell yeah. I mean, that's what artists do. They steal each other's ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I have some ideas that at least I would like to do because I think they're cool, but I'm not gonna spoil them on stream because then someone's gonna steal them because they're amazing.
Marian, what the fuck are you doing, man?
Don't laugh at
What?
me, you
What are you doing?
bastard.
I'm drawing.
Nice.
And I was reading something
Trolls.
at the same time.
Yeah, Dragon Ball, the first 4 books, if you're talking about the manga, the first 4 books are pretty good actually. And then basically the studio saw how much money they were making off of that comic, so they asked the creator to keep going with it. He only planned for like he had 1 story basically. So I think he started hating his creation.
Oh my god, that's so
Yeah,
bad.
but I mean, he got fucking stinking rich off of it, but he was trapped by it.
Yeah.
What do you suggest to young artists when it comes to finding their voice, passion?
Run, get out of here. Give
Don't
up.
do art, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Like if
Yeah.
if you lose your passion.
Learn how to code.
Yeah,
How to
okay,
code,
I see.
Yeah.
Because for example, me as a teacher, I had students that just lost their passion,
Yeah.
and
know.
sometimes I wonder what to do to help them regain that again.
But just to answer the 120th Afro man here, yeah, I personally I'm not a big fan of Ghost in the Shell, but I do like Masamune Shiro's artwork, and he kind of lost his way a little bit. I love the first like Intron Depot book, and then if you're looking at the rest of the Intron Depot books, they gradually just gets worse and worse because he discovers that he can use 3D, but he's shit at it.
I don't like 3D. in
No, but
animation.
he's terrible at it. So he's kind of like ruining his entire art just by using 3D. Yeah, it's in a really cheap way. Awful. But he was
Too bad, yeah.
spectacular draftsman.
What video games do you like playing? I know that someone said that we don't need to talk much about video games, but as a creator, concept artist of course, and whatever, what games do you think are very good to play?
Okay, Dark Souls. Yeah, no, I love Dark Souls, but I mean, I grew up on the 8-bit Nintendo stuff, the NES. So I have a soft spot for those, and I don't play multiplayer games anymore because I have an addictive personality, which is why I have hard times quitting smoking and stuff like that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so if I play multiplayer games, I get super competitive and I start playing it all the time, and then I lose track of everything else in life.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was super into Half-Life and Counter-Strike
Yeah.
at one point.
You used to play Counter-Strike?
Yeah, it was fucking amazing. at it.
1.6, right?
Oh.
Hell yeah, the
Yeah,
real Counter Strike.
Yeah, but I was.
I mean, I play Counter-Strike as well.
yeah, but
when
I
I was
went.
a
I went
kid.
to school.
Yeah, me too.
I went to school, so I did the schoolwork up until 4 o'clock when school was over, and then I played Half-Life and Counter-Strike from 4 until the last subway home. So I usually played from 4 to like 12.
I am dating a fucking nerd.
Yeah,
Nice.
and then I went home and I slept and I was dreaming about Half-Life.
Nice, Half-Life Deathmatch.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah, Torsten is right. Everybody played that game. But look
Yeah.
at what Trolls is saying.
Do you have any influence on Aiden from Watch Dogs?
Never played Watch Dogs though, so I don't know
I
what he's
played the
talking
first
about.
one, it was trash.
Yeah, no, I mean, I haven't worked on Watch Dogs. I haven't worked at Ubisoft that long. I've worked there for maybe 2.5 years. I worked on the Avatar game and then unannounced stuff. So did I play? I played a little bit of Watch Dogs 2, I think.
Really?
Way better.
Yeah, but I played that at work at some point
Oh,
because
okay.
there was a little bit of downtime for a couple of days. But it wasn't really for me. I don't know. But I don't know much about it.
Yeah, Watch Dogs. So in my opinion, what I've seen, I think and what people have said, people like Watch Dogs 2 more than 1. I didn't really enjoy Watch Dogs 1 because there was nothing really interested in it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember they were showing all these different hacking things in the E3 announcement,
Mm-hmm.
or the E3 gameplay trailer, and it just didn't. It just was a gimmick that wasn't very fun in the end. I mean, there was a bunch of hacking gimmicks you could do, but they got old really quick, and
Yeah.
the story was.
But I mean, hacking has been something they want to push into games ever since I got into the gaming industry. Like the second game I worked on was the really poorly received reboot of Syndicate.
Yeah.
We had hacking mechanics in that one. I mean, that came out in, was it 2009?
Yeah.
Something like that? I don't remember.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but the story was so bad as well. God, this man is like distant from his family and his daughter, and he's a vigilante hacker.
Marian,
Yes.
since we've been talking about comic books,
Yes.
what do you think us as fine artists should do to work and thrive to bring back fine art to the market properly? Let's just say like that. Because comic books has the same thing. Right now, comic books
to be
are...
honest, we can't do much.
But if we can do... I'm a Marian.
I love Marian. We
Yeah.
should invite him more often.
Yeah.
This is great.
So
He's just a miserable
here's the
sack of
thing,
crap.
everyone. Romanians are the most negative people.
That's not true.
Oh, da, no. Hey, Marian, how are you? Not good, boss. Not good. Okay. Henrik, we're negative, right?
We are?
No, me. Yeah. Romanian, yeah.
We are you. Of course.
So
No.
what I'm trying to say, because you did tell me that you're making some kind of idea of whatever,
Yeah,
blah, blah,
yeah,
blah.
yeah.
And it would be fun
Yeah,
to talk
but-
about this.
Not on
I
the
wouldn't
street.
say that Romanians are
Why
more
not on the
negative
stream?
than others. I
What?
would say
Why
that
not on the stream? Someone
Hey.
going to... Yes.
Romanians aren't really more negative than others. You guys just don't let go of shit. You like
Yeah.
sit there and you wallow in misery, and
Exactly.
if someone wronged you like 25 years ago, you still
I'm
sit
gonna
there.
kill
and-
them.
I still suffer from it,
You're
Henrik.
like, I'm gonna kill their firstborn.
Yeah.
Waiting, planning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now there are things that can be done.
Yeah, like, for example, when I get a client that tells me like, oh no, your artwork is way too expensive, you know, and then you said it yourself, like you...
No, then you say, no, you're just too poor.
No, you're just too cheap.
Yeah.
That's
No,
not-
what I'm trying to say is that you said that you prefer to be paid per hour rather than...
Yeah.
Yeah. So for
But I
example,
don't
let's say
have to
that...
tell them that.
I understand that, but for example, let's say that you have a small artwork versus
Yeah.
a big artwork, but the small one costs more than the bigger one.
Yeah.
How would you explain to a collector why that
I
one is
don't.
more? You don't.
No,
No,
the
you
price
just
is
put
the
the
price.
price on it.
Alright.
He sets the
But
price. yeah, he
the
doesn't
thing
have
is that nobody cares how much time you spent on something.
No, I
True.
understand that, but what I'm trying
No,
to...
but for example, I have some very expensive pieces that I just don't want to let go of. So if someone asks me how much is that, I don't want to give that one away. So it's going to be like
Very,
20,000 euros. If you pay me that, I mean, I can let go.
yeah, I do that as well. Like
But-
there's some artwork that that is very, very expensive.
And the other circumstances are like kind of like I don't sell things that I work too much on. They just don't sell. And I would rather keep them than sell them for cheap.
That's pride fucking with you,
Now,
to quote Pulp Fiction.
yeah, it might be.
Yeah.
But if I can make money other ways, it's
Why not?
Let's not go into
The-
what those other ways are.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's
I'm
a
just
tricky
wondering
thing.
how to educate, because
Regarding-
I get students that ask me, how can I sell my artwork? How do I know how to put a price on my artwork? Because we're teachers, we're teaching the next generation of artists. So we have to take this serious if we want them to make a living out of art.
Mm.
So what do you suggest? Because
First
you know,
of all,
people don't
have-
want to end up on the streets, right? They want to be able to
But
live
you have
off
to
the
prepare
things.
to do that.
Yeah, I
You
know
have
that.
to
I am
be-
pre-prepared
you
with that.
you
As a
have to
woman,
be
I know
at
what I
least
need to do.
mentally prepared.
Yes.
Yes.
You have to be at least mentally prepared to fail. If you're not mentally prepared to fail, you shouldn't do this.
Yeah, but you should also have a backup plan so you don't actually
of
end
course,
up on the
of course,
streets.
Of course, but
True.
yeah, I don't know. It's regarding fine art. If you get into it, you have to be like extra prepared
Yeah.
to fail.
Like I know that.
First of all, second of all,
Yes.
regarding like how should you approach selling? Well,
Well.
you have to make pretty much your whole life a narrative and exhibit it in some way. I mean, I'm not doing that.
What do you
At
mean?
this point.
To create an image or
Yeah,
what?
create a brand. create a
Hey, look, we
story,
have a
create
spammer. Want to become famous? Buy followers, primes, and viewers on bigfollows.com.
Nah.
Hold on, I'll do it
Yeah.
right now.
God, I got so
What was
hang
that?
on,
What was that?
hang on, guys. We're gonna make it big.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, this is one reason you say that you don't know, but we have to know how
No,
to
I
do
mean,
this. Like me, as a woman, I
I mean,
accepted the fact that
networking-
I will never be a mom. Because if I want to be a mom, goodbye art.
okay,
So,
networking is the biggest part of it.
okay, so how do you suggest?
Most of us
People do
are
it.
introverts, so temperamentally we're not adjusted to that strategy at all.
Yeah, but
So-
you can't just say so. You are an introvert. You're not gonna make it. Be like,
No,
hey, work on yourself.
no, I mean,
Try to get out
I'm
there.
an introvert as well, and
Yeah, I know.
I'm doing that.
Yeah.
So I mean, you can do it.
I'm introverted.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you have to be willing to sacrifice pieces of yourself to
I'm
move
only
forward.
prepared to sacrifice pieces of other people.
Yeah, I mean
Wow.
that's good
That works
too,
too.
and
Yeah.
useful, and it works.
Mhm.
So again, but you can do it more dishonestly or more honestly.
You guys will never take this fucking thing serious.
True.
True.
I mean, I was trying, but Henrik just
Henrik, get the fuck out.
derailed.
Take the cat and go home, and you're
It is
sleeping on the
serious
couch.
though.
It is very
we
serious.
can say something in a fun way. It's still true.
It's like what's his
Yeah.
name again? Bill Burr said.
Who the hell is Lars von Trier? I'm joking. I know who it is. It's but I don't like his stuff. But sure, he's famous.
Yeah, sure, he's famous. Yeah.
I don't even know who that person
I have
is.
no idea.
Yeah, what is it called? Antichrist and what's the he made two movies about a woman who likes to fuck.
Huh?
Yeah,
What?
Okay, cool.
what were they called?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Nympho.
I don't remember.
Girl who want to fuck 1 and 2?
Yeah, pretty much.
Nah.
Shia LaBeouf was in one of them, or both.
Oh wait. Now I just think that it's called.
So you know what?
I know which one you mean when you
Yeah.
said Shia LaBeouf. Yeah, I know which
Yeah.
one it is. Yeah, I'm gonna look it up now.
Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
No, Cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf, speaking of comic books, he stole.
Excuse me?
He made his own short film that he stole from Daniel Gloves, I think, the guy. And he passed it off as his own idea.
That's smart.
Yeah, that's why I hate Shia LaBeouf.
No, you don't hate people
I
that
do
are.
actually hate Shia LaBeouf. I don't pay for anything that he's in.
Well,
Well, we now got it. Nymphomaniac.
Yes,
That's the one.
yes, it's
Yeah,
about
I
a
was
woman
about
who
to
likes
say.
to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 and 2.
Yeah.
I only know about the first one. I don't know. It's volume 1 and 2. Even.
No, I'm not a big fan of his stuff, but there's been some pretty good Danish stuff like The Hunt, Jakten.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a really good one.
Das Festen as well.
Yeah,
The
same guy. Yeah. So there's some good stuff.
Yeah.
So we're not just complaining about you guys trolls. There are quality shit coming out of there.
There are a few.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he's now Ingmar Bergman or whatever.
Ingmar Bergman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's one of the best.
Yeah, I know you love him.
Who?
Yeah.
Ingmar Bergman.
Yeah.
Who?
Because he's a sexist. That's why you love him.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
You bastard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
With Mads Mikkelsen.
Yeah.
For helvete.
I saw a recent one, the Riders of Justice. I watched that one. It was pretty good too. Actually.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It's not at all what you expect if you watch the trailer and then you see it, but in a good way. Not in like the old M. Night Shyamalan, the Village way.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
M. Night Shyamalan.
Shyamalan. Yeah.
He is a man.
It's such a weird thing with him. Like,
Yeah. Because some movies he does is really, really good.
Are they? I don't know. That's the thing with him. Are they good?
I feel
not?
like they are.
Yeah.
I enjoy them. I find them fun. I like them.
Yeah.
But then you have movies like, Avatar: The
Oh,
Last
Signs. That's terrible.
Signs with Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
And what's the other guy's name?
No.
Joaquin Phoenix.
There's also a new movie,
I
Last
haven't seen
Round,
that movie
from
in
the
a
same.
while.
It's from the same director, Last Round. Did you see it?
Oh, okay. With
Yeah.
Mikkelsen who gets
Yeah.
drunk and shit. No, I
Yeah.
haven't. I don't feel like watching it, but
It's pretty cool.
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
But Old is interesting. There is a movie poster that reminded me of Timebringer of Death. Yeah, I've heard about Old.
What?
But I've seen a review, funny enough, of it, but I've never actually
Yeah.
seen the movie.
I haven't seen Old yet. Is it out?
Timebringer of Death.
It is
I'm not
apparently.
sure. I don't know what you're talking about.
Timebringer of Death is your.
That's the
I know it's my artwork. But I'm I know.
Stau.
Hmm.
Stau Sekun.
Yeah. No, M. Night Shyamalan. I don't know how to pronounce his name, Shyamalan, but he. It's always a little bit pretentious with him. I kind of like when people don't take shit as serious. Like I like Sam Raimi, you know, the Evil Dead movies and stuff like that, where there's something just playful and fun about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rather than now I'm gonna blow your mind with my amazing thoughts. Like yeah, sure.
Have you seen the movie Being John Malkovich?
Yeah, a long time ago. I think it was fairly new when it came out.
Probably it was.
So I was probably in my late teens or something.
Yeah, I love that movie. It's
Yeah.
so weird. Has.
John Malkovich. He's
Yeah. What's that movie when he's pretending to be Russian?
oh,
What's that man?
Is it Rounders
Give
or
these
something?
men
Yeah.
give that man
Yeah.
his money.
Give that man
It's
his
the
money.
worst Russian accent ever.
It's brilliant.
Yeah.
Have
He
you
also
seen that
plays a
movie where
Russian in
this
a
pieces
series.
of artwork kills
Huh?
people or
Billions.
something?
Billions?
Is it the
Yeah,
one
he
with
plays a Russian in
the guy who
Billions.
plays Barbosa?
I don't remember.
That's also an art movie, Art Collector or whatever it's called.
The Green Knight? What's the Green Knight?
It's some new movie. I haven't seen it yet. Everybody's screaming about it on social media, so I'm getting a little bit tired of the hype of it. Getting less interested in it.
Wow. You're really a douchebag.
Yeah, but usually when it's too much hype, it's not good. Like I think the new Dune movie looks terrible.
Well, you said the same thing about?
But sometimes I'm wrong. I'm not fucking omnipotent.
You said the same thing
like-
about the Aragorn movie, and look how good that one was. I saw that one in cinema, and I was a kid, and I still thought it was. I mean, I thought it was fucking awful.
Yeah.
That movie.
But there's something about movies today. The magic is gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels like everything is designed by committee. Stop drawing me, Marian.
What?
But what do you think about art? Don't you think that art is the same?
No,
No.
It is.
no.
Marian said it is.
No,
Why?
I still think
Fight.
that there's more life and stuff in the art world rather than like Hollywood movies.
Yeah, I mean, it is more, but it's still less than previous.
Yeah, of
artwork.
course,
Yeah.
of course.
It is becoming more and more, I don't know, commercial
Yeah.
and.
But one of the best things that happened to the movie industry is the pandemic. Like they closed down the big movie studios, movie shoots, and all of a sudden, like independent movies started getting a little bit of marketing. So you
Wow.
found them.
Yeah.
So
Because they
I've seen a bunch of indie movies I would never have watched otherwise. I'm like, it's pretty good. Like the Wolf of Hollow Creek or something.
Yeah,
Wolf
that's
of
an
what?
that's an independent movie.
What?
100%.
He said Wolf of Wall
We're getting
Street.
to
No,
Matthew.
no.
Just
I'm
hold
talking
on.
about the werewolf movie. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Not the Ubisoft movie, Werewolves Within. That's not the one I'm talking about. I'm talking about the Wolf of Hollow Creek or whatever it was called.
So, something to Theo here. Theodora, I was in your searchers group.
I saw that from Matthew.
You did see that?
Yeah.
Do you have anything to say?
So Matthew, he knows about us, Henrik. I think he's in the Piper motherfucking commission, you know, stuff. So your Wild Bunch, oh my God, this is the reason I want to stop traveling so much. I have so much to do. Let's see. I was in your searcher group and I am in your Wild Bunch commission.
Yeah, but you already have another piece of art. I did the typesetting, the text for her searcher posters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing you need to know about me, everyone,
This is the
I
real
am
guy.
so bad at titling my artwork.
Yeah.
It's not me behind titling my artwork, just so you guys know. I just
Yeah.
make the art and then the rest
Yeah.
here. Here's the artwork.
Yeah,
That's
and then also Matthew, props to Samelin who actually did the bit mapping.
Yeah,
for
I
the-
had no idea how I'm gonna do the bitmapping on
No,
the
I
searchers.
gave up and I was like,
Thank God with
I
Samelin.
gave up and I'm like, no, never.
no, but it needed to be done in a different
It's
way,
very
and
I told you.
I didn't have like the time and energy to get into it.
I
so
told you,
Fair
enough. That was that.
Wilhelm, when you do
Yeah.
it from black and white, it's very
Very-
easy.
yeah.
As soon as you introduce color, when I do a painting, you have so many shifts of color.
Yeah.
And when you do a bitmap print, it doesn't work that way. Because the more colors, the more expensive the print is. So you have to find ways around it.
Okay. Okay. What are some films you'd personally love to make art for?
Yeah, but that's a follow up to he has some of our posters and stuff.
Yeah.
I like Carpenter movies like The Thing, and I would love to do Dread 3D. It's my favorite movie.
Dread 3D?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
one from 2012
Oh,
with Carl
that
Urban.
one, that one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's my
that's
favorite
fucking
movie.
amazing.
It feels like a Carpenter
With
movie,
the
but
guy
it's not.
from The Boys.
Yeah. What else?
I would love to do Vampire Hunter D.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. But I don't know if the people will like the style of it. I think I will make it more realistic in a way, with some touch of the original design to it.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, but thank you for the support, Matthew.
Yes, really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Like in my case, I do everything traditionally, so with my work, it takes forever. Obviously, since the beginning of the stream, I've managed to paint this. If I would have done it digitally, I think I would have finished it in like maybe 20 minutes.
And for
So-
me, it takes a while because I have a full-time job and I do other stuff
Baby, you want a woman, you need to keep her.
Yeah, I know.
Huh?
I know.
What do you do with that?
Yeah.
What do you do with that?
You dump your ass.
Yeah.
No.
And for Trolls, I already mentioned this, but I'm kind of fed up with the Marvels stuff. I'm keeping my hopes up for Moon Knight just because I love the movies they've made before, but other than that, I'm out.
I'm out. Yeah.
I haven't seen the Black Widow or
Loki is pretty good.
I haven't watched it. Didn't see
Except
Winter Soldier and Falcon.
except the last episode.
Yeah, I didn't watch WandaVision. I'm kind
No,
of
but Loki is like a series.
yeah, I know.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
WandaVision as well. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't like
I'm fed up with it.
I don't like the other ones.
Yeah.
No, but this one is something different.
Yeah.
It's quite different.
Yeah.
than-
But they do the same thing over and over again. It's like I enjoy
This
some of
one
the
is
stuff, but you
quite-
forget about them.
This
Like
one is
watch
quite
Ant-Man.
interesting.
Ant-Man is just Iron Man over again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but this is not like that.
Mm.
It's quite interesting. There's some interesting concepts. It's an interesting story. Of course, there's some gaffes that are made for, you know,
Mm.
how do you call it, fan service.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's better than anything they've done
Yeah.
so far.
Fan service is good if it's like smartly done. But usually they just throw a character in there that you're supposed to recognize
Yeah.
so that people can sit in the
Yeah.
audience and go, ooh,
I know
Chewbacca.
who that. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I
Yeah.
think you'll like it. So you should
Yeah.
give it a try.
Mm.
A movie that actually did fan service really well, that I really actually enjoy. I thought, well, maybe it's because I thought it was going to be awful, but it's the Sonic movie.
I like
That's
the
pretty
Sonic
good,
movie.
It's
actually.
so good.
Yeah,
I
it's
liked it.
It has
Fun.
such a good like when the wanted posters of Sonic is that ugly drawing of Sonic. It's so good. It was surprisingly enjoyable.
But I didn't really grow up on Sonic. It
No.
was around because I mean I grew up on the Nintendo 8 and 16-bit stuff.
Yeah.
So Sonic was around because it was for the Genesis, the Sega stuff, But it was never anything really that I had any attachment to.
Mm.
But it would be interesting to know if someone that actually grew up on it and has this love for it liked the movie. Because for me, it was just a movie,
Yeah.
You're so considerate of other people.
Yeah, but it's important. You don't want to do a Kevin Smith. And I got the He-Man
I know.
stuff in there.
You're a
It
sexist
looks
pig,
so
Henrik.
terrible.
You're so sexist.
Was the He-Man movie that bad? Or the He-Man series?
No, I'm
Let's
not going to
get
watch
into
it.
this.
It looks terrible.
Let's not get into this, please.
Yeah. Looks terrible.
Okay.
No worries, Matthew. Thank you.
Thank you, Matthew. Oh, Marcus is still on the stream. I thought that he left. He always leaves me.
Becken.
Yeah.
Beckenström.
I'll see you soon on the 15th. The
But yeah,
I've managed to paint this. Holy cow! I never thought I would do it.
really cool. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty neat.
What a
Misha's just
handsome
sleeping.
guy.
Are you drawing
Is he
Henrik?
painting you?
Yes, he's
Yeah,
drawing me.
of course he is.
A more idealized version.
That's less idealized.
Yeah. I know you watched Ergo Proxy, my favorite anime.
Which one?
Ergo Proxy.
I like Ergo Proxy.
Yeah,
I've seen it.
I watched it recently.
The animation is really good.
You can see when they have to save money. But
Yeah,
I mean,
you can
on some
see that.
episodes, the animation is a bit stiff. But yeah, I feel it's really nice. The first episode is gorgeous. But yeah, it's one of my favorite animes. I think it's so good. It's so amazing, and I watched it. I actually have the box set of that one. It's very nice. Ching Ching. One of the few ones, my own. But yeah. But hey. No, I really like
I'm
it.
excited about the Guild Wars 2 expansion coming, End of Dragons.
I thought you were gonna say there's a movie. I'm like, what? Guild Wars, the movie. Coming soon.
What about an Earthworm Jim movie? My guess, Pete, is that you and me are the only two people here that knows about Earthworm Jim.
I have
But
no
have you
idea.
been following that? Because I mean, Doug TeNapel has been in a lot of drama the last couple of years.
Mm.
And I don't care. I'm not interested in any culture war. I don't care about that. But it's just interesting to follow.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, no, I haven't followed any of that. I had no
I'm
idea.
talking to Pete. Shut up.
Oh,
Wow. Wow.
don't get drunk,
Beautiful.
Henrik.
No, I'm fine.
Beautiful.
So much silence.
Okay, let's talk about Earthworm Jim then. How many here? How many here played the old games as kids?
Like this.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Exactly, that's what
No.
I mean.
I have no idea.
I grew up playing the first game.
You know that I can plug in, I think I can plug in Discord. I think the next live stream we should actually invite people on Discord. That can be very fun.
Can it? Can it? Really? No.
Well, these two are kind of useless.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
mean,
joking.
yeah,
You guys
what
are
the
doing
fuck,
great.
guys?
What? We've been keeping this going.
Yeah, I know.
Rather, I have. He's useless.
Yeah, Marian is pretty useless.
Yeah.
He's gonna start
It's
being
pretty
philosophical and all that stuff when the
Mm.
stream ends, because
Mhm.
that's what he usually does.
Are you gonna let them talk to you like that, Marian?
Yes.
Yes, he will.
I'm a woman, I have power.
I got the power. Yeah.
So hard to get this kind of transparency with oil for some reason. I think I need to just use white for now, and then tomorrow come with some color on top of that.
Yeah. Are you gonna let trolls talk to you like that, though?
Wow.
I don't know.
I don't know. Depends on what he said.
Shy.
He is very shy, by the way. He's so shy. He's afraid to talk, you know.
The moment the camera goes off, he's like, well, the universe is... It's like-
This is what everything means.
yeah, exactly. I found out the secret. And it's like that scene where it's like a bunch of equations and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, like the TV series Numbers and stuff?
Yeah. But what was I gonna say? Marian, you know something? I was
Not really.
rewatching Game of Thrones, right? And I realized that you're like Robert Baratheon.
Am I?
Yeah,
So I'm
I
gonna
can
die
so
soon.
see you when you laugh and stuff.
So I'm gonna die soon.
Yes.
You go out and kill a boar or whatever he does, yeah.
Spoilers are alert.
It's the first season of Game of Thrones. I mean, if you wanted to watch it, you had years. It's like, but it's like when people are like, "Don't spoil The Hobbit," and I'm just like, "Wow."
I'm
the
just
book
joking,
is
you
like
know.
years old. Come
Don't
on,
really
guys.
care.
And there's a movie too.
Did any one of you watch the animated Lord of the Rings?
No, but I
No.
know there's one, but I
Yeah,
never...
the old Bakshi.
Yeah,
Yeah, of course I did.
yeah, because that was the first Lord of the Rings I saw at my I think it was at my cousin's, because it was like I had seen the posters and stuff for Lord of the Rings, and I was like, wow, it's gonna be so cool to see it, and then they bring this cartoony version, like a nightmare. So
I preferred the Fire and Ice, the Frazetta inspired one.
Mm-hmm.
Did you watch that one?
Nope.
All right.
I am like tits on a bull, useless. Yes, Pete. I have to find new things to watch. I've been trying to look for animes, but I haven't seen any good ones. Everyone is talking about ReZero, which is not a good anime in my opinion. But hey, that's just my opinion, man.
Drawing Henrik?
Gee,
Nice.
Marian did a portrait of me, so I'm doing one of him.
Well, we will need to show it to the streamers after you guys are done.
Yeah. True.
I will want to see this.
No, we're not showing this.
Oh,
This
we're
is
showing this. It's brilliant.
No.
I want
We're
to see
keeping
this.
it.
Okay, everyone.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's beautiful.
Yeah, I know.
Just
Oh my god! That one is really cool. I like that one.
Yeah, but he
Okay.
gave me this one, so I had to make one of him.
Marian, show it. The first one.
so this is the one that.
Wait
Henry
1
did.
second, let me. So this is Henrik's version of Marian. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Looks exactly like. I like the little butt, the little hairy butt there.
Now, what did you do of Henrik? Gorgeous. That's a very good drawing, my man. But I think Henrik beats you.
Yeah, it was a cheat.
It
Adding,
was a cheat.
You're just
adding
jealous.
comic effect
Yeah.
to a situation, it's
Yeah.
not proper.
Proper.
My god. Oh, Adelina is here. Remember? Adelina Muisuyu?
Do you know
yes,
her?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's been here
course.
before, yeah.
course.
Ergo Proxy is one of my favorite animes too. Yeah, I love that show. It's
What?
really, really
Which
nice.
one?
She's just silently watching as the painting evolves. But yes, I have seen Death Parade. I think Death Parade is really good until they wanted to make a story out of it. I think it started really good. It's by Studio Madhouse, which are usually very rare for them to make season 2s of anything. But yeah, it was good. I just didn't really like the
My God, I sweat so
the
much.
development of the stories. I think they could have just made individual episodes like they sort of started with billiards and stuff. But yeah, I really liked it. I'm sad that we probably never will see a season 2.
Of Ergo Proxy.
No, Death Parade.
Ah.
And the opening song is great. I still have it on my SoundCloud playlist. Mm. Everybody, put your hands up. That was really. I remember when that was in the peak of my anime craze.
Henrik, we need to make you paint.
Why? So I can make more fully rendered
Marian? Yeah.
Marian.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Imagine that. Imagine the possibility.
Mm.
Oh my God, I would love to see you
No, I mean,
doing
I
something.
enjoy drawing. I'm not really that into painting, you know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be fun to show people your strengths.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ay.
Oi. What happened to the music?
But what art do you hate
Oh.
the most?
What?
Is it cleaning your brushes?
Well, I stopped drawing analog when I was like 32. So for 11 years now I've been purely digital. I only sketch analog still.
No, but I mean painting-wise, which is the part that you kind of.
No, I don't enjoy working in color that much.
Fair enough.
I just like drawing. I like
Okay.
ink work very much.
Sorry, everyone, we need to change the battery.
Thank you, Torsten. You're a hero. Yeah.
So everybody that's on the stream right now I'm super serious.
Okay, now you're super serious.
What do you guys want us to talk about? Wow, that's kind of
Because,
stupid for a
That's
streamer.
stupid.
Because we are your bitches and we
Yeah,
will
exactly.
obey.
No, I was talking.
I live and obey.
No. I was talking, for example, with Torsten. I remember when I used to do the live stream on my own, I had something called 30 minutes focus, like no talking, nothing, just me painting, and that can be quite fun to do because it's kind of hard for me to be a
Fun
host.
for who? The viewers or you?
Yeah, I was also thinking
I
that.
presume the viewers.
Yeah, everybody tunes in for 30 minutes of
I
silence.
can just sit down and continue the stream and find something to talk about.
Yeah, I agree with Nightbot. If you want to support what I do, you can join.
How much
my
alcohol? You guys drank a whole bottle of Jack Daniels?
Patreon. Yeah,
Yeah.
a whole. It's a small one.
Yeah, but you haven't drank alcohol
it's
in
a
months.
Mrs.
Yeah, but I'm
Comment,
not
so-
that drunk. I'm not shit faced.
If this is you shit-faced, then
Yeah,
I'm proud how calm you are.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What can I say? Well, what? We just talk, man. We
Oh my
just
god, tomorrow I'm
chill.
gonna work like a lunatic on this painting. What day is tomorrow?
Good luck.
30. Mam, tyva.
But yes, donate. Help Theo grow.
Help her make money,
Yes.
please.
Yes.
I think.
Remember, it's merchandise.
donate.
Merchandise exists on www.kappa.art. That's www.kappa.art/store.
I'm lucky that
That's too much.
I'm lucky that I'm a woman because if this fails, I have some success with it, I guess.
Yeah. And next week we're gonna tune in Theo painting in a bikini. Everybody. God bless
Yeah,
capitalism.
sitting there in one of those bathtubs.
Yeah, exactly.
I am
What's
quite
her name?
short.
Amaranth or whatever.
Help her grow because she is so short.
She is
Whoa.
short though, yeah.
Yeah, I am. I'm a tiny
Yeah,
person.
but we can't really do much about it. You can actually
At least I'm
elongate
pretty.
you can you're beautiful.
Yeah,
You can
exactly.
elongate the legs, but it's super painful because you have to like cut the bones in half and then you stretch them out.
That seems alright.
That doesn't
No,
seem
it's
bad.
super painful, but you can actually go through, heightening operations.
That's the
and
only
shit.
way for me to make money. I will go for it.
Yeah.
Doubt anybody gives a fuck. Like,
I think everybody gives. I think everybody, if you were just 2 centimeters taller, people would love you.
At least I am pretty. When I was little, people called me fat, Mustafa, whatever.
but don't
because I
give
had like
pe-
a little
You're
mustache.
giving people the ammunition to use
Yeah.
against
That's
you,
fine.
stupid.
It's fine. I actually don't give a fuck.
These are the mean things people say
I'm gonna
about
become
me.
a meme. Everyone make me a meme.
These
Mustafa.
are the things that hurt me.
Yeah.
Please
These are
don't
the-
use them against me.
Yeah. It's like these are the things that make me insecure and really sad. Yeah. Please don't use it, please.
Please pick your favorite.
Too late,
God.
trolls. You've now put the idea in our head. We're gonna get Theo heightening operations.
Yeah. Please remember to donate because we're gonna pay for her operation.
Well, if you don't want her to have the operation, then donate.
Exactly.
Wow.
That's better said.
Yeah.
I love capitalism. Amazing.
I don't know what to say anymore.
You don't have to
I'm
say
the only
anything.
woman right now here. I feel so.
Wilhelm.
What do
I was
women
gonna
call
say,
it?
what
Like
am
when
I?
men attacks women. When women, no, men attacks
Unsafe.
women. Whatever the fuck.
I
I
feel
feel
unsafe.
unsafe. I need a safe space because my balls are dripping right now.
My balls are dripping right
Yeah, it's so hot in here.
now. What?
It's literally so.
It is
hot.
quite hot in here, actually.
Yeah.
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 I can leave if you guys want.
Should we, Should we open a window?
Please leave on our.
I think we can open a window. I don't think it's windy anymore.
Yeah, I can go.
Yeah.
My God.
What's the time?
I don't know.
It's 7 o'clock.
past 7.
So we started at 5. We went for 2 hours. Yeah, almost 2 hours.
Yeah.
Cool stories.
We're not gonna keep this long. We are busy people.
Well,
Well, yeah. Why is so hard to paint?
okay. Bye, Torsten.
See you, Torsten.
Bye,
Take
Torsten.
care.
Brent Hollowell.
Torsten.
Yeah.
This looks really great. Yeah, it is
Yeah.
pretty
What
good.
a
Thank you.
kiss ass.
What the hell,
I'm joking,
Henrik?
Brent.
Poor guy joins, and the
Joins
first
and
thing he hears is like, what a kiss ass.
I think this is the last time I'm gonna invite you on the stream.
No. I'll be here every
Every
time
day.
now.
God.
You can't get rid of me
Even when
now.
you're not streaming, I'll be sitting here talking shit.
Oh, God.
Ooh.
I think I managed.
Wow.
Okay, now let's go into the upper part a little bit. I mean, we're not gonna keep long this stream. We don't wanna do a long one when we have guests. I guess I can have a
It's
stream.
fine. I'm gonna go out and have a ciggy though.
I
Yeah.
thought it's.
We can keep
I
going.
always feel like once we start streaming, I
think
feel
I'm
like just
gonna come with you.
continuing and
Do it.
yeah. But hey, that's just me.
I mean, usually streams should be like 2 hours, but that's the reason I call my stream chilling and art. It doesn't need to be something complicated. I think I'm gonna go back into streaming alone again and just paint if people like artist friends and stuff like that. Just
we're doing.
Nice. Oh, I just realized I want to paint by myself. Has
You're
nothing
gonna
to do
look
with
back
you.
at this moment and realize that this was the greatest
if we,
thing
when
you've
we
ever
go
had.
out, when the stream is done, and you start talking about your philosophy shit, I'm gonna get really angry.
No, I'm not.
I'm gonna put the stream back on again.
You're gonna film. You're gonna stream from your phone.
Yes, I'm gonna stream from
so
my phone.
when you say streaming alone, does that mean that I am also not included? Because I technically work.
you
in
can be in, you know,
I
no,
work in this room.
here's the thing.
Tell me about it.
Our streams is very unusual. It's just us chilling and art. It's the reason of the title.
But they
We don't
only
want to
on-
make it. Imagine you're home, you're bored, and you just want to paint something, or you want to draw, you want to work, and you want someone to talk to. That's pretty much what I want the stream to be about.
Oh.
We will have special
fuck it,
streams where we will do like educational stuff. So I will have to, those ones will be more advertised, for example,
Yeah.
in time, like 1 week before I actually do it, so people can prepare their questions and stuff like that.
Questions, supplies, artworks.
Yeah.
Everything. But I think, like I've said before, there's too little of anime art on the streams. Maybe do a Tora Dora fan art.
I was actually thinking of doing a fan art of Legacy of Kain Defiance, my absolutely favorite game.
Well, if you want to get attention, just do Dark Souls fan art. People go like attract themselves to that, like flies to.
If I'm gonna do, let's see, moving into a large figure, the symbolic word like the movement from the past, but not pushing towards the original realm. I mean, this is one reason I would want Marian to speak up about this stuff, because he has some very interesting ideas, but for some reason I
For
can't.
some reason, he doesn't want to speak on
I can't
stream.
do it. When we are on live stream, he just locks himself out.
Which is fair. I
'Cause-
mean, he can do what he wants though. But I mean,
Well, now I know I'm not gonna invite him on the stream anymore because no, I'm just joking. I will still invite him. I love that douchebag. Anyways, regarding,
styles.
I mean, back in the old days, one reason people were doing a lot of religious paintings is because the church was paying pretty big, hefty commissions, or if you didn't do it, well, yes, you could have been killed and stuff like that. Let's say, presumably, right?
But even mythological and religious symbolism is something that is very apparent in James Jean's work, for example. He does a lot of Christian symbolism.
James Jean.
Yes, but he's not in your face about it. Something.
I never thought about that.
Yeah, actually, I talked to Petra about it. We were talking a bit about symbolism, and actually, there's a lot of symbolism in people's artwork. It's just that it's not in your face, which I really like. I actually really like.
Well, of course, it's a spiritual thing. It has nothing to do with religion in that way. If we want to go into the subject of God and all of this stuff.
Yeah, but for example, James Jean has a lot of what would be classified as Christian symbolism, which is really, really cool when you start thinking about it.
I think now that we solved the microphone issue, I'm gonna start inviting people on the stream as well. I think that can be super fun. No, I'm not joking.
Yeah, I know. I'm just thinking. I'm just thinking you would say "Not Marian" or something like poor
yes,
guy.
exactly.
Poor guy comes to Sweden and gets shit up.
No, I'm just joking.
Oh, I love that man. He's so funny.
We're making fun. I mean, I think people have noticed so far that I have a very weird sense of humor.
We're all weird.
In my case, you guys can talk whatever you want with me. I don't really get offended that easily.
Yeah, but it's like to go to myself. Because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to represent, like try and use symbolism to represent people's feelings and emotions, right?
Yeah.
And which is really interesting, and it's more difficult than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
And it's a pain in it's interesting. It's also very cool to see how impact people what an artwork can have on people, especially when you're tackling like fear and anxiety and stuff like that. You see people obviously have a very loaded opinion on the matter, which is cool.
Yes.
But yeah, I feel like that's. I mean, I really like that because it creates. It makes people emotionally interested and invested in your artwork, which is really cool. And I think that's what stories and other things like that can do as well. That's why it's a lot of artwork that I have no, like, I think it's nice, but I have no interest in it because it's just another figurative artwork, for example. That's me. That's my personal opinion.
I think Pete has a very good idea. Yeah. Get Henrik drunk on the show. Pete, I will gladly have. I mean, Henrik doesn't need to be here if I do a live stream. He can be at home.
Who is Pete, by the way?
I met Pete.
Should I know who he is? I mean, no, I know him from. Met him in real life.
I had a talk once with him via live stream via Skype. I think it was. We were trying to find ways of me teaching him online, but I find teaching online so complicated. So we just became friends, I guess.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. I do think, yeah, but what was my point? No, I really it's things that stick with you, and art that really that you remember because of the emotional attachment you have to it it's very interesting. Like when I go through museums and stuff, it's only maybe 3 or 4 paintings usually that have a direct impact on me.
Yeah.
That I remember. Like for example, in the National Museum, there's a ton of paintings here, but there's the dance of the elves. I think it's called in English in
Stockholm.
In Stockholm, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Really great painting. It's just interesting to see, even when you're in museums. At least for me, I don't really remember. There's some that stick out to me, and it's usually because of the mood or I feel it's. I don't know. I feel like it's an emotional piece or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's interesting. Because a lot of stuff that people.
Have I seen it? I mean, we should go to the National Museum.
I can look it up on because I think that's one of my favorite pieces from the National Museum.
Which one?
It's called I think it's called the Dance of the Elves in English.
They want to make a GoFundMe so you will get drunk on the stream.
Yeah, sure, we have more whiskey.
Yeah.
We do?
Yeah.
Don't say that. We're gonna create a GoFundMe.
That would be so fun if we do that.
What is
Oh
that
God,
thing?
it is Misha.
She
She's
went.
over there.
Hey Misha. Hey. You being cute?
Yeah, but I can I can see what suggestions Pete did to talk about. I can just see these are just some suggestions.
I think I should just let things go naturally, because sometimes I do get a little bit, not stressed out, like what to talk about, what
You're
to talk
trying to
about.
force fun.
I try to force it. I should just let it go. If it becomes silent, it becomes silence.
Yeah, man.
Because it's called, like I said, people, it's called chilling and art. It's,
So we have to chill. Everyone needs to chill.
Yeah,
the
then it becomes
fuck
a
down.
pressure to chill.
Yeah, if you're not chilling, what are you doing?
chilling with my homies.
It's hard
So
to
I'm
chill.
gonna post it. I can actually only post it here, but that's the one painting I'm talking about.
It's hard to chill when you're zero chill, Vasile.
Yeah.
It's called Elva Lek in Swedish.
Oh yeah, this is a beautiful painting.
It's my favorite painting actually. It's
And
one of my favorites. I think.
Who made it?
Good question. It is by August Sahlström. Dancing Fairies, it's called in English. Headspace, nej. But no, I mean, I know that people, I find it so funny that like artists and artwork that I really, really like, it's like, it feels like so many people don't like it.
What, that painting?
Like David, like no, but like one of my favorite artists that isn't really famous at all, like David
Yeah, but
Aguado.
sometimes people are not famous at all, and there's, because I was talking with Henrik about this thing, like when it come to Batman and Bill, for example, Henrik.
Batman and Bill.
Yeah, I don't know
Great
how many.
documentary.
I don't know if any of you knows it, but Henrik, if you can summarize what's about.
Well, it's about the credit of Batman's creation has always been given to Bob Kane, and he actually created Batman together with another creator, a writer called Bill Finger. And if you watch the documentary Batman and Bill, you will get a pretty good understanding of what went down and stuff. But Bill Finger basically got screwed out of the credit for creating pretty much the most well-known character in history. Like everybody knows who Batman is, but
Yeah.
he pretty much he died poor and unrecognized for his contribution to entertainment, you know.
Yeah, the thing about getting famous is like, why do you want to get famous? And the reason, like, let's say, why I want to get famous, I don't really care about getting famous, but if I want to keep doing art, I do need support to do it, because it is unusual, this job I'm having called whatever, art. It's not something that you just do randomly like that. Mostly if you want to go professionally for it, it's a passion, it's something burning in you, but again, it's unusual. It's not like it's a monthly pay in that way, so you need to find ways around it to be able to survive and keep doing it. But it was very interesting, and I was talking with Henrik about how the comic book industry works and where it's heading, and you know, it's a very rough. And you said something at the point, Henrik, that it's easier to survive as a fine artist than as a comic book artist.
Yeah.
Which I found it to be like, excuse me, really?
That's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to make enough money to survive and keep making art, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mucha, the Slav epic, I've never seen it in real life, but just the photos of them. Yeah, I mean, Slav epic is insane.
Yeah, when I
love
saw
that
it,
game.
I was
And
so amazed.
and I still prefer his posters.
They are really nice. I love
Yeah, I
Mucha.
prefer them over his Slav epic stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. That sounded
Don't
like.
judge me.
No, no judging, no judging.
But yes, no, I just find it interesting how what was I gonna say? No, I find it interesting that these relatively small artists are like, because I have really no idea why.
Small artists,
Well,
like midgets.
yes.
Wow.
Thanks.
You're
No, but
very
like-
hateful over there.
Yeah, I am. I'm a ball of hate. They call me. But yeah, I mean, it's like artists like David Aguado. It's like I'm in love with his stuff, and I feel like even when I show people his stuff, people are not really that interested, which is cool. It's like your opinion, man.
Mm.
Yeah, it is. It's quite interesting.
Yeah, tomorrow I'll have to do a lot of stars and softening and stuff like that. Yeah, it's like the way I'm putting it, Brent, is like this. Let's say that my payment is basically the time currency of my client. Because, for example, when you have this artist that says that they're independent and they're their own boss and they can do whatever they want, and I'm like, no, your success and all the wealth you have gathered is from other people buying your product. Let's just say it like that. So, for example, I consider people that says this thing, people that are very ignorant, to be honest, by saying that, because of course their wealth is based off other people's hard earnings. So it's
But
a currency.
every wealth is based on
What?
others. Every wealth is based on other people's.
Yeah, I know, but you understand what I mean with all of these people that says like, oh, I'm so in the back and do whatever I want, and I'm like, no, not really.
I mean, independence is pretty much being able to convince other people to buy your product. And
Yeah, but
you-
what I'm trying to say is that you
Yeah.
depend on other people's income. That's what I mean. Whatever you do outside of that, it's fine, but you depend on selling your product,
Well,
then buying.
independence is when you've made enough money that you don't even need those people anymore.
Well, that's another part, but
Yeah.
you still manage to get there by, exchanging whatever I call the time
Yeah, but
currency.
that's assuming that the state and the financial system in your local environment works. Because if it doesn't, your
But now I
money
want
is
to talk to
worthless.
Pete again because he's bringing up Jack Kirby, and yeah, Jack Kirby got. It's not as bad as the Bill Finger stuff because people still credit Jack Kirby to a higher degree than they credit Bill Finger. But yeah, most people just give Stan Lee the credit for creating a bunch of shit when in reality, I mean, Jack Kirby and Steve Ditko and other people had a really huge role in creating the characters we know and love. Like Ditko and Stan Lee created Spider-Man together, but most people just credit Stan Lee for it.
So far, I don't have any companies working with me. I'm pretty much alone.
Yeah, but it's still relying on someone being willing to buy your product.
Oh, like that you mean?
Yeah,
Oh.
that's what he's saying.
Yeah. That's what companies do. They usually present a product or a service that they want people to buy. Nej! Nej!
Nah, I think tomorrow I will continue with the stars, of course. I think
Looking good though.
Yeah, I think so far this is
really
looking good. I'm gonna be able to finish it. I'm actually thinking of spreading this down a little bit in here to kind of connect them a little bit, and maybe creating this. What do you think? This here as well, or just stars here, and then have this one as the main focus. The stardust, like this kind of constellation. Should I put it here or just keep this one dark and have more of this type of design?
I don't know, I just started thinking what's the idea of the feet kind of blending in with the earth?
He's the antenna. He's a part of the earth.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
That was my idea.
You're brilliant.
Lol. Okay. So I think it's time to end this.
Time to stop.
It's time to stop.
God damn.
Please make it stop.
We've been going on for too long. One, two, three.
So if people want to see. Yes. So my idea was to do, this is what I was asking Henrik. I don't know if I can get it sharper than this. So for example, right now I have the galaxy here, I have the comet. So I was wondering if I want to bring all of this down here as well. Because I'm going to have the spaceship here, and then I'm going to have the antenna here. Maybe I can put 2 more planets in here, but we'll see about that. But I don't want to bring too much underneath here. I want to keep everything here, and then this part can just be a bit simpler. So
Trolls is questioning your design.
why is this all dude in space? So basically, it's for an exhibition called WoW X WoW Gallery. And
Technically, Trolls, you are in space.
yeah,
True.
we are all in space.
Yeah.
So it's called Stardust Antennas. So I wasn't sure what to do. So I asked a client that I work with.
Well, he's joking.
I was joking. Wow, what a douchebag.
Yeah.
He's lucky that I know him.
Mm-hmm.
I met him when I was like 21 or something.
Trolls?
Uh-huh.
You met him?
Mm-hmm.
How did you meet him?
In Denmark, we went to see Krøyer's exhibition.
Krøyer.
Krøyer,
Yeah.
Soroya, Zorn.
Anyways, yeah.
Yeah. So we're pretty much done for today. So for the people that managed to survive with us, again you have Marian, Vasile over here, and then Henrik, Sahlström over here.
Well, we're gonna plug them, right?
Plug them?
We're gonna put their Instagrams.
Yes. Well,
Well,
and
I
Henrik
don't-
doesn't have
I
a
And
don't
make
Yeah.
sure you don't mistake mine again.
What?
Have I done that before?
Yeah.
Oh, sad.
Yeah, you sound sad.
No, it's my old one got hacked, so I still can't access it.
Misha, you want to say hi to everyone?
Oh, Misha.
Hey, Misha.
Aw.
Come, Misha.
Pisha.
There you are. Here's the little pussy.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, Misha.
It's Marian, Vasile.
Misha. Look at those little paws, and there's your fluffy little kitty. is your baby?
Oh, jeez.
I love digital. It's so much fun.
What did you say?
Digital is so much fun. I can't believe you never said that I should try it.
Oh my God, you remember? Damn, trolls. It's so vague for me, my time there, because
It was,
I was
the
so
best day of his
stressed out.
life. Of course he remembers.
Exactly.
I was so stressed out. I remember so tired from the train ride. It was horrible. I hated it. But I do remember when we went to see the Zorn.
Kroyer.
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 So everyone,
Yeah.
we've managed to do this.
Hold on, Pete, friends are overrated. Don't worry about it.
All three of you guys have great artwork. Thanks for the stream. Yeah.
Nobody cares about you, Wilhelm.
Nobody cares about me. Thanks. No,
No, Brent, it's fine. We have another guy over here, but nobody cares about him.
just because of that, I'm gonna shamelessly plug my Instagram.
But this is what you were talking about, Marian, that you don't really have artist friends to
Yeah.
spend time with in Romania.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
a bit sad.
I'm
We're
gonna plug.
It's a bit sad.
It's so
Everyone, thank you for joining in the stream. As always, you can always donate or become a patron. Whatever works for you, it's fine. If you don't, it's fine as well. But we will make a poll or whatever.
We will love you more
A
if you
fund.
do.
What do you call it?
GoFundMe
GoFundMe
to get me drunk.
Henrik drunk.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see how we're gonna do that. Maybe invite Pete on the
Discord.
Discord,
Mhm.
and we're gonna buy like some bottles of whiskey and stuff like that and try to
We're
get
gonna have
you
a
drunk.
we're gonna have a
Yeah, I
whiskey
mean, that won't
taste
be-
along. We're
Yeah.
just gonna buy a lot of whiskey. We gotta taste it
Yeah.
live.
I mean, I
Yeah.
basically haven't drank anything since before the pandemic.
Adelina is elbow cock. Maybe
Okay.
because you said that you don't have artist friends in Bucharest or in Bucharest.
Oh,
or
okay.
Oh, ever.
What about Adelina? What about her?
Where are
Yeah,
the,
but I mean,
the
we
spiders.
haven't-
Oh.
where are the
I
spiders
mean,
from
we
Mars?
talked
I don't know.
on Facebook, but we haven't really.
The
Oh, okay.
spiders from Mars.
Okay, Pete, let's see if we can manage to do this one day. Okay, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Bye.
And also dealing with us. Blah, 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 all of that stuff. Take care, everyone. See you next time.
Bye.